I can hear a lot of parents being stressed and worried about what's going to happen in September when school starts. All I can say is for you to focus on what you can change. So what does that mean? If you look at our government, you'll notice that people, our politicians, are doing the best they can given the information they have. Now, what is interesting is information is changing often. That means that decisions made today or 2 weeks ago may not be what's best in 2 weeks. Regardless, we have to keep in mind that we need to focus on what we can do so we can stay proactive and be ready for what matters. And it is to be happy, to be able to be in a learning environment, and be as safe as possible. Is it possible that there might be risks? There are always risks. Think of kids that are 5 years old playing outside. Someone who's 30 in a difficult job. There's all those frontline workers working to help people in difficulties. They have families too. Or you think of someone who's in an old age home who's 85 or 95 and doing the best they can given the situation they are. All we can do is do the best we can and focus on what we can change. Welcome to my channel. My name is Alain Faber and I'm a high school teacher. And on this channel, we're here to realize that a growth mindset starts with learning. You will realize that the more you learn, the more you will see opportunities to make the world a better place. I know that these are difficult times we are right now. We're in a society where everything is slowed down. People are looking for work. Some people have lost their work. Some people want to change the line of work. And some of you will say, well, you're a teacher and it's easy for you. Well, keep in mind that as a teacher, I was given in a situation where I did not know where we were going and made the best of it. I made the best of it given the information I knew. Could I have done better? Most likely. In September, will I be better than last April? I am sure I will be. Now, do I know all the information about what's going to happen in September? Certainly not. So the question is, how can you best feel better, feel less stress, so that you're ready to take care of what you can change and what you can focus on to make your life a better life? I have 3 tips for you to focus on what you can change. My first tip is about your health. What can you do to make sure that you maximize your health? Are you eating the best way you can? Are you resting so that you can have a body that is rested, less stressed? Do you do physical activities? Do you wear a mask when you go in public? These are all things that you can focus on because these are things you have control on. The second part is your family. Now, if you think of your family, you want to improve your relationships with them. For example, my family is in another province and I haven't seen them since last Christmas. And we talk every week. Would I like to go and see them? Yes. On the other hand, is it the best time to see them in person? No. However, I've been using the communication I have with them every week to maintain the relationship so that we know that we're there for each other. That is important. With respect to the young ones, I know that for some parents it's very hard because they have to work, whereas they have to take care of their kids too. Now keep in mind that as a society, we should be there for each other. So that means that yes, there might not be daycare easily available for some people, but there are other people in the communities that can help you. I remember when I was 12 and 13, I was taking care of my cousins during the time of vacations. If I had a March break, I would stay home and babysit my cousins because during that time, my family members had to work. So cousins would take care of each other's cousins. Teenagers would take care of the younger ones because they could. Sometimes I know that we have family members in homes. Sometimes they could be with us and help us more, like people were doing 50 years ago or 100 years ago. There are always options. The question is, can you focus on what you can change instead of focusing on the problems that is at this time? My third tip is to contribute. What can you focus on to contribute, to better contribute to make the world a better place? All I can say is I'm going to go back to work in September, trying to make the school environment the best and the safest place possible. Do I know everything about it now? No. Will I be able to focus on making that happen? Yes. Will there be risks? There most likely be risks because I'll be in a school system, my kids will be in a school system, and there'll be more interaction. On the other hand, if we take the best care as possible, so if I wear a mask and I wash my hands often and I keep distancing, I will minimize the risks, and that we can focus on. On this, your call to action is for you to think about all the issues that is happening in your life right now. I want you to see, are there things that you can focus on, especially things that you can change? If you cannot change it, I would like you to focus less on that. That will minimize your stress. And once you take action, you'll notice that the process will help you minimize your stress. And if you are solution driven, you'll see things will be easier. I'm going to put here a link to my Best Life Journey video list, and I'll see you in the next video.